Hi guys, Black is here, and I want to tell y'all something I discovered yesterday. And I sort of kind of already knew this, but I guess I wasn't ready to admit it to myself. Guys, I am going to spend the rest of my life alone, which I've already said that before, but here's the reason why. Okay, yesterday I did some stuff, right? I went to Target to get some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, 91% rubbing alcohol. I used it to clean out my little piss cup. I'm a truck driver at work. And then I decided to stop at T's. It's a gay bar, Boulevard and I-20 next to the fire station. And I was sitting there, and I went to next door if you get there before 5 p.m., they don't have food. Well, sometimes they have a pizza and some chips or whatever sitting over there that you can eat, but I really want some real food. So I go next door to Domino's and get 8 wings. So anyway, I'm sitting there eating my wings, and a guy I kept staring at, older guy, because he looked like my cousin. So I told him that the reason I was staring at him because he reminded me of my cousin. So he and I started talking, and turns out his husband was next to him, and they've been married. They've been together 30 some years. So anyway, he and I was talking, his husband or whatever, and there was some young guy who I saw him sitting across from me. And I thought that he was, a pretty decent looking guy, a little short, kind of stocky, but not fat. Just kind of had something to sit on. Had a little chest or whatever. Anyway, so I looked around. He had come and sat like 2 stools from me. I didn't think nothing about it. Then next thing I know, he sat behind me. And then the guy that I was talking to tells me, several times he got up and moved around to go check his phone. He was recharging his phone. And every time he walked by, I noticed a little fat boot on him. So anyway, the older man I was talking to, he knew what was going on. He knew the guy was a hustler. I didn't know at first. I didn't give a damn. I thought the guy was like 26 and he was sexy, but I wasn't trying to look at him because I figured, first of all, he looks too good to want to be with me. So I wasn't worried about the guy. Let me finish. So finally, the older guy I was talking to tells me, old boy wants to holler at you. And I'm like, what makes you think that? He said, well, he keeps moving around you. And I'm thinking like, what the fuck? What does he want to holler at me about? Again, he looks too good to want to date me because I always get the ugly folks. I always get the ugly guys, right? Either they ugly or something weird about them. Well, anyway, after looking at him, there's something weird about him. Not really weird, but again, why is this good-looking man circling around me? So finally, he comes up and he says a few words. I don't remember what the words were, but we talked a little bit. And I asked him how old he was, and he said he was 22. And I'm like, that explains why. Well, honestly, I thought he was 26. I knew he was young, but I thought he was at least 26. But I guess I could see the little babiness in his face. Well, anyway, the guy, I don't really know. Well, first of all, he's if he's not a hustler, he's a freak. Because anytime you're talking to a guy in a bar, and at some point they include the fact that he has an F-150 with an 8-foot bed. Get it? 8-foot bed. So I'm thinking, what kind of person comes out in the conversation and tell you, oh, I got an 8-foot bed? Anywho, I gave him my number. He gave me his number, and I think I texted him. So he has my number, but I hadn't called him because either he's a hustler or he's a freak. Either which way, I don't really want nothing to do with him. He mentioned to me, oh, I just love older men. And I'm like, oh, he's one of them kind, You got, just like I see a 24-year-old man and I'm turned on. He been 22, he see a 52-year-old man and he's turned on. There's no beef. I mean, there's no, what's the word? There's no foundation there with him anyway. I mean, well, there's no foundation with me either, because I'm not really trying to date somebody 22. They still trying to find themselves. I found myself. I know what I am. I know what I want. I know what I like. The point I'm making is I don't have a problem hanging out with a guy my age. We have great conversation, but I cannot get with this guy sexually. Okay. So I keep that away. At the same time, another 52-year-old that's attracted to 52-year-olds, I'm eye candy to them. And to be honest with you, I don't really think I'm eye candy. I think they see me and they look, okay, he's big, he's ugly, he's not very attractive, he's not getting any sex. So he's gonna get with my freaky ass. And it's not that kind of party. People say I have low self-esteem because I call myself fat, old, ugly. No, that's not low self-esteem. But a lot of people in this world, I'm learning that they don't understand what the hell is going on. They think they do, but they don't, So what I'm saying is, yes, I'm big. Yes, I'm fat. Yes, I'm ugly. Yes, I'm not getting any, but I still don't want your freaky A. I don't want you, okay? I was turned off when he brought up the 8-foot bed thing. I'm like, dude, I mean, why are you telling me this? And then I told him the truth, man. I haven't been with anybody for over 10 years. Dude, I am in no rush. I'm in no rush. And basically, I'm not horny. I don't want that. I don't want somebody who just want to get off with me. That to me is not a suit I want to wear, So basically, I have no intention of calling. You know what I said I do? But he's really, to me, even though he's 22, he looks young, but he also looks to me like he's 26. I'm really not that attracted to him, So basically, I really got no rap for him. The cook at this bar, he and I was talking about him. He noticed that the guy was hovering around me also, right? He's like, you like them young guys, so what's the problem? The problem is he just want to get off. I understand. Believe me, I understand a 22-year-old man, the average 22-year-old man don't have any, business being with a 52-year-old. I understand that, which is the reason why I don't try to get with them. Okay? So I don't, in other words, I'm content with being alone by myself. I'm content with it. It's because anybody my age, if they hang around me, they want to get some. And I'm not trying to give them any. I'm just not. We can hang out, we can talk, we can go out to eat, we can go to movies. As long as you don't freaking touch me, we all right. We good, But again, a 52-year-old, they're not going to want that life. They want to touch, So I'm here by myself. Anyway, that's all I got to talk about. It's Dre. Y'all have a good day.